Hey, what's going on everyone? My name is D. Anthony with Evolution Traders. In this video, we're going to talk a little bit about the Nasdaq futures, kind of exactly what happened today with the price coming off that FOMC. So, market a little bit scared just due to the fact that they do not believe or under the interpretation or the message and narrative that was given was that we're not going to, be halting or stopping these interest rate hikes right now, right? So when you have a little bit of fear and you have a little bit of concern, it's to be expected that you see the price action kind of come down. Now, my opinion, I've been trading for 9 years now, almost 9.5, 10 years. My interpretation as to what's going on is, maybe the market is a little bit uncertain as to what's going to be going on with the Fed as far as rate cuts and interest rates and stuff like that. However, if you kind of look at where the market has come in just the last 2 to 3 months, it's on a fantastic, orderly kind of just wave higher. Okay, so no market, no bear market, no bull market ever goes in one direction. You're always going to have these kind of ebbs and flows. You're always going to have these waves in the market in price. What I personally see right now is 100% healthy. And if I just kind of, recap, what we're looking at here is the daily time frame. If we just kind of zoom all the way back to, what I'm at least looking at here, we're just going back to the beginning, middle of December. We kind of came in, we put in a high, we consolidated, and we pulled back, okay? Notice when we pulled back, we put in a clear reversal candlestick that can be shown here where I'm hovering my cursor over. And then we slowly started to rise again, consolidating, going into distribution for 4 to 5 days before breaking out over a previous swing high and kind of putting in this new high all the way up here to the upper channel on this linear regression channel 50 at around 17,793. And now you can see we're kind of slowly waving back down. This is very, very orderly here. You have a little wave up, consolidation, wave down, a little wave up, consolidation, wave up, consolidation, wave down. So what I'm personally looking at here is we're awfully close to testing this 20-day moving average. I would expect it to get there, somewhere in a price of 17,150 to, let's call it 17,100. I would expect this to get tested. If you guys watched my video from yesterday, I was marking out this clear channel here. So I was going through the previous day's lows, and I was also coming back here to January the 23rd. This low price here of 17,409, you can see this channel here. Notice this channel, okay? So notice this low, we put in a high. Notice this low, put in another high. Notice this low. If we start to break down this channel going back to the 22nd and 23rd here, well, what do you think is going to happen? We're also losing an area of support, which is a 10-day moving average. So if we're losing a channel, we're losing a structure zone, we're losing rising support, well, the next area of support is a 20-day moving average. So if we do have any sort of pop, any sort of gap up, any sort of explosion to the upside off the open, be cautious. You don't want to be a buyer running in with, a blindfold on right into supply, because the thing that tends to happen with a lot of new traders is they miss the move today. They don't participate. Maybe they get chopped up. Tomorrow they get a nice push high off the open and immediately they rush to buy long. And again, unless you're an experienced scalper who kind of knows what you're doing there, I would definitely recommend to kind of, at least wait for the opening range to get digested, the first 30 minutes to an hour to get digested, and then kind of take some plays after that, because you don't want to go racing in to buy at supply. So supply is going to be sitting at 17,400 all the way up to 17,500. So again, if you get that gap up, you just know you don't want to be buying into supply. Now, if we do get rejected and we start to come down, I'm going to look for the 17,100 area to hold. First attempt here, I believe, is going to hold, and it's going to give you a bounce. Whether it's an intraday bounce where, it bounces 40, 50, 60, 70 points, 100 points, or whether it's a multiple day bounce, I think the first time we test this area here, it's going to get a bounce. Now, again, my thoughts mean nothing. Just because I think something's going to happen, I still need to see it get confirmed, in real time. Okay, so I have an idea of what could potentially happen. So with that idea, I'm going to make sure that if that idea comes to life, I can jump on it. And if it doesn't, so be it. No harm, no foul. Now, if we do close, again, the same thing. If we close below the 10-day moving average, we'll look where we're coming to the next area of demand. If we start to close below this channel here, that's going to be taking us back down to this consolidation that we had between the dates of, January the 10th all the way here to when we really broke out of the 17th. That's going to come back down and kind of back test this area. If we do break that 17,100 area, I would look for something to come down into the 16,900s and then see if that area wants to stand. However, if we close below the 20-day moving average, our next stop is going to be here. Okay, so again, this way you can kind of plan your bias and how you're going to take your trades, this, that, and the other. We would be looking potentially for a back test into 16,750s. That's the potential. Again, does it have to get down there to an exact penny? Of course not. It can come, 50 points shy, it can come 80 points shy. It can overshoot it. But if we do start to close below the 20-day moving average in a linear regression, I would expect that this backtest happens. Again, is it the end of the world? No, it's not the end of the world. Is today the start of the next, Great Depression? Of course not. When you zoom out and you look at the overall big picture, this is a very healthy market environment. You want to see the ups, you want to see the distributions, you want to see the quote unquote retail traders, they call it chop. You want to see that. You want to see it put in a new high, you want to see it chop, you want to see it pull back, you want to see it put in a new high. This is very, very orderly here. It's just you want to make sure that you're on the right side of the trade so that you're not getting caught with your pants around your ankles. So again, that's why I'm putting out this video, to help you kind of get a little bit of market structure here, kind of get an overall bias of what's going on here. And that way you can be prepared to trade both sides of the market. Remember, as a day trader of the futures market, we do not care if the market is going up, down, or sideways. We can trade all three markets. It's a little bit harder to trade in a range bound market when the market's going sideways, of course, but can you make money? Of course. Can you make money in a downtrend? Of course. Can you make money in an uptrend? Of course. So do not let your personal, kind of instincts of, I don't think the market can go higher, I don't think the market's going to pull back. Don't let those personal thoughts get in the way of you making money. At the end of the day, we're here for one reason and one reason only, and that's to make money. If you guys want to trade with me each and every single day live, you want to trade with the team, you want to get access to dozens of strategies that I have for entering, buying, and selling, definitely join the room at evolutiontraders.com. I also do one-on-one mentorship and coaching. You guys can schedule coaching calls. We can go over your trades. We can go over trading plans, risk management, anything you want. Psychology, doesn't really matter. We can go over strategies. Whatever you guys would like to go over, we can definitely work on, create an exercise, and we can definitely start to work on that trading. So I'll see all of you guys on the inside who do decide to join. I do have one space available coming up here. So it is a first come, first serve basis. I'll see you on the inside. And to everyone else, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and stay safe out there and make some money.